All right, everybody, welcome back. Today I wanted to just go over the CropCare F2500 foam marker kit. It's 2.5 gallon capacity for foam marker on a sprayer. I've had this unit for over 10 years now and been using it on this particular sprayer. It's worked great, no issues. I couldn't imagine spraying without it. To my surprise, there was really no videos on YouTube going over the foam marker kit itself. So I figured it's a great product that I was going to go ahead and put one on there to share with you guys. The advantage of having a foam marker kit like this is I've used the blue dyes in the past, and I still use them in my hand sprayers, but the problems with the blue dyes is by the time you're messing around with it, at the end of the time when you're done spraying, your hands usually look like a Smurf because it does eventually wash off, but that stuff gets on you. It's a mess. The other disadvantage with dyes in a sprayer is not only does it dye the grass an off blue color or green or red, whatever color you choose, it does eventually fade away. But if you ever get it on concrete or any other hard surfaces like that, it doesn't appear very well. And like I said, eventually it does wash off, but 3 days to a week, it doesn't give a very good appearance while spraying. So that's why I like having a foam marker kit. Generally 2.5 gallons will last about an hour and a half. It usually takes me about an hour or just over to spray my lawn. And if I fill this up with 2 gallons, 2.5 if I fill it to capacity, which I don't have to, it'll last, and I usually have at least half a gallon or more left over. The droplets while spraying generally last 10 to 15 minutes with a good pattern on them. If I do a pass and I have to go refill the tank, and it takes about 10-15 minutes to do that, when I go back I can still see where I went, but the foam is dissipating a little bit. Now when you buy this unit, it comes with an 8-ounce can of concentrate, a little bottle, and it takes 4 ounces to mix it with 2.5 gallons of water. So you can get 2 applications if you filled it to capacity with the 8-ounce bottle that they give you. Now I have purchased since then, when I ran out of that, other products from local ag supplies, and they didn't have the performance of this. It didn't work as well, so I ended up buying a gallon of the CropCare foam concentrate. And generally using CropCare foam concentrate in their products, I would say you could get by with other things, but me personally, the performance of the CropCare foam marker concentrate just works way better than anything else I've tried in this. So if you do get one of these, I do suggest ordering the gallon of it. It'll last you a long time. I've had mine for quite a few years now, and I'm still using it. It comes with a whole wiring harness, all the hardware to mount it, different ways. I mounted mine on this sprayer, and then I made a configuration of my hoses that's a little different than most sprayers. It comes with 33 feet length of hose, of the rubber hose for spray. They do suggest that when you put this on, that you make both hoses the same exact length so you get uniform droplets. Mine were both uniform, but I had a pinch where I had to cut some off, so I'm going to replace this part of the hose before this season. I just fixed it now to do the demonstration. I hardwired mine into a battery box, and the reason I did that is the tractor that I'm using it on now with this particular sprayer, there's really not access to a battery or a power source. So this is going to be a new year for this. I don't know how this is going to work yet, but that's why I have a battery box for mine. You generally need just around 10 amps or less to operate this. Like I said, it comes with a full wiring harness and everything. I would suggest, really, I rewired mine on my last machine, and I used automotive connectors and just made it to where I could connect and disconnect from a battery or a power source. That way when I took the sprayer off, I could easily plug it in and unplug it. The nice thing with them connectors is they're all waterproof, and you don't have to worry about them coming out. This foam marker kit can mount, whether you're using it on a sprayer like I'm showing you, or an ATV sprayer, small lawn sprayer, even a larger sprayer. for a compact tractor 3-point or even a pull behind larger sprayer. Works great for all applications of that. Like I said, this has been one tool that I've added to this sprayer I don't think I could do without. Now for general maintenance of it, in the tank, before the spring and summer, you go use it, you want to pull that out. You want to just look at everything on the screen, make sure it's not plugged, no debris, slimy, anything that's going to keep you from getting your liquid into this machine. After that, I always check the ends of the hoses, the little yellow strainers on the end. You can just inspect them. If you do remove them to clean them, be sure there is a little O-ring gasket in there. Don't lose that. One thing that's usually not discussed on the owner's operating manual or anything that I found through the years is right at the ends where the foam marker are themselves, there's little foam pads in there. And I've had it in the future or in the past where sometimes using this I would blow a fuse or it was really working the compressor. These little pads, you'd have to pull them out. I just use like dish soap and warm water, rinse them off and clean them good. Sometimes hard water deposits and that kind of things can build up on these and make it to where the foam and the liquid cannot pass through these. So I usually make it general practice every spring before I use this. I just pull these little pads out, just make sure they're really clean and put them back on. Now, as of when I'm done using it, I always take the tank off, dump all the old solution out. I rinse it out really well with clean water, and then always add RV antifreeze to this and just run it through a little bit to make sure the pump and everything has it through there. The one nice thing I like about running RV antifreeze through my sprayer after each use, and I even do it when I'm done spraying it to the main pump, is I have found that by leaving just regular water in there, and then if I go spray in the fall, a lot of the nozzles and everything become slimy due to the stagnant water. So I don't seem to have that problem with the RV antifreeze. It keeps everything clean. Not to mention, if I wouldn't spray in the fall and forget to winterize it, then I'd have pump issues. So it's just good I can store it and forget it and not have to worry about it. I'll throw a link in the description below if you guys want to check this out. Like I said, it's been a great unit, works very well, and I've had very good luck with it. Hope this video was informative, and anyone wanting to check one of these out, I think it would really help your spraying applications. As always, thanks for watching.